You booked.
Now we are.
Now we are.
Hi.
Hey guys.
I will.
Starting soon.
Starting now. Are we live? Check 1, 2. It says live. This always happens. It says live, but the thingy says starting soon. So I have no idea what you've seen. I don't even see comments. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Can you hear us? Can you see us? Do you love us?
Give us a message. Give us a message.
Good. I think it's delayed as used. Hold on, technical difficulties.
So cute.
If you can hear us, if you can see us, say hi. I'm not getting any comments, so I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was just gonna say, Kat, if you're watching, text me. So she did text me, funnily enough. But you're saying you can't put comments in. Don't know why that would be. I saw the comments. I mean, I see the comment section. What's going on? Can you put comments in now? I literally don't see any comments.
Do the view all.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, because I told them to say hi.
Ah, okay. Did you post on Tumblr about something with the name and like where they're from and stuff?
No, I did not.
You should. Can we do it?
Yeah. Hello.
You've been entertained.
I just entertained you on my own. This is our first live chat as an engaged couple.
High five.
So okay. So how today is gonna go is that, well, you guys kind of suggested, I know Kat did, that we talk about like wedding stuff. So for like 10-15 minutes, we're gonna talk about wedding stuff, and then we're gonna call in Chelsea and Liam, and like I have questions ready for them, and hopefully you guys will bring questions. But I thought we'd start out just talking about that stuff a little bit. If that's what you want, I don't care. We can go straight to Chelsea and Liam. They're awesome. Or you can talk to us and ask us about that. Yeah. Oh, is that delayed? You said look at my phone, but your comment says now you can, so I'm confused. That's talking to you, Kat. Because she says, look at your phone. But I think that might be delayed. I don't know. This always happens. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I did the post.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rinka Kiara.
Oh, I remember that name. We tried to say that last time, remember? That's what you did last time, too.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing... Anyone know that reference? No. Shiva Kamini Soma. I don't know the rest of it. It's just...
On that
complicated.
note. So do you have any questions? Do you want to know any of our ideas? Because we have some good ones.
Yeah, some good ones.
But we're not giving them all away.
First things first.
I'm the realist.
I think we should talk about something. Just
see your face.
Sorry. Just quite a funny thing. Obviously, you guys saw that we did the video. I don't know.
What's the funny thing about it?
Val.
Huh?
Val. Asking about this.
Oh.
Is that funny? I don't know.
Wait, about this thing?
Yeah.
If you want.
I mean, it's just kind of funny, because we did the video, and then, like, people were watching it and stuff, and her Aunt Val, tried to find the video, and she found she ended up finding the live chats, and she was like, "Oh, you guys do a chat every Thursday."
Yeah.
Every Thursday.
I felt so awkward. I was like,
you
no.
were so awkward.
I said, yeah, but not anymore. just because I don't really care about my family knowing about all this.
Oh, I thought you just like, I don't care about my family. I was gonna be, that's mean.
No.
Especially if she then tries to view it again and sees this.
Okay. Kat wants to know all of our wedding plans. We won't give them all away, but we'll answer themes. It's definitely going to have a bit of a film theme. As you know, we're big film lovers. So
Film theme.
in terms of like maybe some of the entertainment and
Maybe I'll just play one of my films.
yeah, we'll just watch
Entertainment.
Ross's films the whole time. No, but it's a lot of film themes. I guess a bit of a New York City thing because as you saw, it's probably going to have the reception on a rooftop. Colors, we haven't done that stuff yet, especially because we're like 2.5 years away. We haven't really gotten super much into detail, and we've been engaged for 10 days, 11 days. But we have one location. We have where we want to do the ceremony. We just have to find out which one's the cheapest place. Should we tell them where we want to do the ceremony?
Yeah. So what we want to do is, should I just tell the whole thing?
Yeah, you should just tell the whole thing.
Okay, so this is the idea. I can't get in a comfortable position and be at the same height as you.
Just put it on a thingy. Give me another. Yeah. Yeah.
So like an idea we had is so like the way you come in.
Oh no, I don't want to say all that stuff.
Oh.
No, that's too much detail. That would be a surprise.
But
I was just saying when the ceremony.
It's not like they're gonna be like there.
Yeah, but there's gonna be a video of it all. No, okay, go on if you want to say that.
No. So, basically, we want to do it in a cinema, like all the seats and then the little hallway, like between the seats as well.
Like a proper movie theater.
Yeah.
Because we've actually used to joke about that like years ago when we were talking about weddings. Mm-hmm. But like now we're like, yeah, that might be really fun to be in a film in a cinema because like my mom loved the idea. She's like, yeah, that represents you guys well and it's unique and all the seats are there and yeah.
And we'd have like pictures on the wall of like movie posters and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be us in the movie posters.
So that gives away our other thing is that our engagement photos are going to be us recreating our favorite movie posters.
Sorry.
So like Annie Hall is one of our favorite films. So I would dress up like Diane Keaton, he'd be Woody Allen, and we'd recreate that. And those would be our engagement photos. And then they'd also be the posters blown up in the movie theater during their ceremony. Yeah. We love films. Kat asked, do you have an ideal date or season? My ideal season, and I don't know about this one, but would be fall. But because it's not too hot and it's not too cold, and I just don't want to do it in the summer. But I know that in terms of people being in school and stuff, it might make it harder. But that would be ideal.
That would be good.
Ideal, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Veggie Heather. Okay. I know you. You're from Tumblr. And you recently finally got to meet your girlfriend. Am I right? Tell me I'm right and tell me how it went. Tell me I'm right and tell me how it went.
Come on, Veggie. Spill the beans.
First things first. I'm gonna just drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let him feel it. I think it's delayed because I know you would tell me if I'm right or not. Okay. In the meantime, while the comments are delayed, Ross is going to go down the stairs.
Hey, really surprised. A surprise.
My ring. What? Isn't that pretty? I'm all alone because Ross went to throw something out. Oh, that's really frustrating. Okay, hold on. First things first, in the realist.
Abby's in the bathroom.
Oh. Okay, so these are delayed. You leave soon. Okay, yay, that's still exciting. She said she leaves soon. I'm so excited for you. Like I told you before when Tumblr asked us, I remember you and I know that it's been a while and you haven't met, and that is so exciting. Just leave in 2 days.
Woo! Oh, nice. Well
Everybody
done.
say, go Heather!
Go Heather! No.
That's just delayed. No, it's just delayed.
Oh.
Yay, have so much fun. It's going to be amazing.
3 days, you're going to be in each other's arms.
In your arms. But yeah, that's like all our theme is like film kind of related stuff, which will be fun. And I'm really excited that there's a rooftop involved.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
That sounds amazing.
That's going to be very fun.
Not this trip.
You should reveal the question.
Sorry. Kat asked, when are you guys going to do engagement pics? This trip or another trip? Probably not this trip. Because like I said, there's some years, we're years away, so it's gonna go.
It'd also be a lot of planning.
Yeah.
Getting costumes ready. Sorry, Lisa G. We didn't mean to start early. I guess, impatient.
Sorry, Chelsea's texting me. I'm just trying to set everything up.
Hey, Lisa. Is it Lisa or is it
Liza.
Liza.
Liza Minnelli.
Liza Ginelli.
So yeah, it won't start for a while. I think especially things will probably start happening more once we completely start the visa process. Because then we know there's like a date that's gonna happen.
The visa process.
Come here.
Ugh.
If there's no more kind of Ross and Sophie questions, we can invite Chelsea and Liam. But do you want to talk about anything before we invite them?
Did anyone see the picture of Superman that was revealed this morning? From Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice. Not the Superman, I mean. Batman vs Superman. Yeah, it was cool. Is anyone interested in that stuff?
Anyone interested in Batman vs Superman?
He looks like he's massive.
He does. He looks huge.
Henry Cavill. This is. I don't know why I can't say Indian style.
Sit on your knees.
That's
Oh, that's so cute.
No, don't show my legs.
Okay, he has the cutest legs. It looks so uncomfortable for you.
That's equally as uncomfortable.
So lie down.
One of the S's.
You can choose which. That sounds sexy.
That does sound like sort of provocative. You can choose which. Wink.
Do you want to talk about anything else before we invite them in?
I mean, I could talk about many things.
Okay.
Bagels.
I love bagels. I know.
Just, I don't know. Did anyone see the film? What did we watch last night? They Came Together. Anyone see the film They Came Together?
That was a really good film. It's Amy Poehler. This is what our live chat's about.
Paul Rudd.
Kat asks, any other wedding plans you can include? I love weddings. Kat's getting married in 6 months.
Oh, well done, Kat.
Any other wedding plans? So we're getting the ceremonies hopefully in a movie theater. Reception will be on a rooftop. We're probably going to do buffet style just because I think it offers more variety of food. And plus, I know usually people are hungrier than that one plate of food. So
Wait, is it going to be Phoebe Buffet style, or is it going to be Buffet the Vampire Slayer style?
Buffet the Vampire Slayer, probably. Lots of steak.
Nice.
And I don't think too many people, but I'm a Greek girl, so I have lots of family on my side, which means it'll still be big, but not huge, And I already know what kind of dress I'd like, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Why not? I know what dress you're going to get. It's going to be fucking blue or something.
No, it's not. I'm a traditional class act. Okay, have you talked about a honeymoon yet?
Yeah, we think.
yeah,
I mean, we've not necessarily said this is where we're going to go. We think, but I think off the top of our heads, we could both count out to 3 and say the same place.
Okay, 1.
Hold on, are we going to be specific or vague? As in, are we going
Just
to say
vague.
country? Okay.
Country.
Oh, okay.
1,
2,
2,
3.
Italy.
I was worried you were going to say Spain for a second.
No.
Not Spain, France, I mean.
No, because I know we both want Italy the same amount.
Yeah.
So, but that might not come for a while because obviously that is still more of an expense. First things first.
Of the realist. Do we all a little bit?
Yeah, we need to push back a little bit. Yeah, exactly, and they're cheaper too, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross's family definitely will. His immediate family will definitely come.
My mum's going to pay for my sister, probably my sister's boyfriend, probably Jamie, my brother, probably.
And a hotel for them to
And
stay.
a hotel, yeah.
Jesus Christ. And then we're
What do you mean? They're going to stay in your room?
And then our plan will be that we'll do everything kind of the real stuff here, and then whoever can come will come, but then we'll do like a party, another reception in England so that everybody else who couldn't come to America can come. Okay, something needs to change because your face is getting cut off.
Oh, me desk.
I know. So yeah. Which I'm excited about because I'm glad that his family will be there. And his best friend, yes,
No, I'm joking.
his best friend is going to be the person to marry us.
Officiate.
Yeah, because he's hilarious
He's probably going to rap the whole thing.
and yes.
What we were laughing at the other day was that if he's actually going to do it, that what will be really funny is that he's coming here to do it, where probably like 80% of the people are going to be Sophie's friends and family, since it's probably just going to be my immediate family that come. So I don't know how comfortable.
I don't know how
he'll
English.
be being himself, mostly in front of your people.
Right. But hopefully it goes okay. I mean, he's not going to go crazy. We just wanted him to do it because neither of us are religious, so we're not going to have someone. We're not going to be in a church or anything. So then we were like, it might be nice to have someone very close to us. Well, I mean, I'm not really close to him, but he knows me.
You
we
talk
text
sometimes.
And he could be the person to do it and sort of say more personal things about us and stuff. So we like that. I think we're each just going to have one person because it's too complicated with friends and stuff to choose who would be the groomsmen and bridesmaids. I think we're going to do brother and sister and keep it simple. And then,
really?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm going to do? I don't want Jamie.
That's what we talked about.
I don't want
because
Jamie
also
to
Joel's
do
doing the thing, so then who else do you have?
Hey!
No,
I have no
I just mean
friends.
like, I know you have friends. I'm just saying, do you have anybody in particular that you think about as groomsmen? I thought we said that, like,
Groomsmen, what about best man?
that would be Jamie, I think. It's not
No.
Joel.
Not Jamie, my best man.
That's his brother. At least from my side, I don't want to have to pick and choose, so I'm just going to keep it.
Lexi.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before where you just have one person, and that's how I want to do it. It's going to be small to me. I'm not some,
You're not some.
I'm not some, I don't know. I don't need super traditional in that sense.
Professional. Yeah. Me neither. I don't care for that. I think we should just get married in a pub.
Of it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. We would film all of it for sure. I definitely want to film it all. Whether or not that big filming of the wedding would be something we'd post, I don't know if that's. I don't know if that would be too big of a thing, but we'll definitely have small videos to film. Because she says, "Would you film or pictures any part of the wedding for us to see?"
Oh,
Of course, of course.
for
Though.
sure.
You've
Exactly,
seen everything else. Yeah, exactly. We're not really gonna have 2 weddings, though. We're just gonna have 2 parties.
Yeah. One wedding, 2 parties.
That sounds like 1 girl, 2 parties.
Sounds like a film.
So yeah,
So uncomfortable.
I know. You really need a chair or something.
Oh my God, y'all are adorable.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah. So without further ado, should we
Adieu.
invite on the guests?
Adieu. Yeah.
Listen, guys, be nice to them. That's all I gotta say.
I'm sure they will.
They're English American as well, so
Anglo.
basically like twin couples.
Twin couples,
I think-
like twin cities.
No.
Imagine if where they were from and where we were from were twin cities. like both of them. Although I think where I'm from, the only twin city I know where I'm from is in France.
Where is that? I mean, what is that?
Well, it's not my city. It's the nearest one to me, which is
Yeah. No. Oh, that's okay.
Hartford. I'm not from there, so it's not a big deal. But it's near me, and that's a twin city in France.
Oh, so cute in the camera. No! My ass.
My ears.
Okay. I gotta stop. Okay, we're now gonna, no, come back.
This is good.
Come back. Come back. This is really confusing because I just added, okay, hold on. Let me get the email up. Okay, let's see. 1991 at gmail.com. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Okay, invite. You just told me you're watching, Chelsea, so if you tell me if you get that. I just invited you.
Did you just read his email out?
No.
Oh.
First things first, boss the realist.
I'm not the realist, I'm the fakest. So fake.
I really don't know what happens if they click accept. I don't know if they'll just pop up somewhere, but hopefully this works.
Well, that's how PMI do it, so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Ow, sorry.
Let's see. Oh.
Liam Hurley didn't get anything.
You didn't get anything? I hope I didn't invite some other Liam. Alright, let's see.
With the exact same email address. Liam mail address.
Yeah, there he is. No, whoa. Okay, hold on. That is not the one I got. And that's their picture. So that's freaking me out.
Just invite it anyway.
No.
If that's their picture.
Yeah, but who knows if they're getting, like, their pictures are getting taken.
Yeah. Liam.
Liam, I texted Chelsea, but as you're also watching, do you have two accounts? Because I see another one popping up here that has your picture, but it's not the one you gave me. Let's try this again. Hold on. I tried inviting you again.
What, are you inviting them to watch, or are you inviting them to go on?
Yeah, okay. But not added. No, I'm adding them to this. Invite people.
Let's see.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Oh, look, he says that is. Try that one.
Okay, I'm going to try your other account then. Tell me if that works. Although, I don't know what would be different, but let me just try. Invite. Okay, let's try that. Fingers crossed. That's too low on me and too high on you. Let's talk about something in the meantime. Let's not make it silent.
So I've got a new video coming out. That's interesting to people.
Yeah. If you're into X-Men, watch his latest video soon.
It'll be coming out later on today. I need to keep checking my emails. Actually, so I my laptop. I need to post it when I get told to post it.
Okay, hold on. First things first.
Let's see.
Okay. Give us a second, guys. You want to talk amongst each other? Okay. Let's see. I mean, hold on. Can you Google? We've never done this before, and I was just taking a chance because I saw that it said you can invite people. And I know people do this, so... Oh, what's that?
There you go.
Hello?
Did it work?
We hear you! Oh, we see
Yay! Hello.
you! Yay!
There we go.
Okay,
Hey,
hold on.
we're
Let
working.
me.
Wait,
okay,
there we go.
Okay, but can you, because then can everybody else see them as well?
How do you bring up the chat?
How do I bring up this chat thing?
Top one, top one.
You want to see the comments, you mean?
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait.
Got it?
I don't know.
It's so weird.
If you go to our YouTube and you click the chat, it should pop up.
Oh, and then I'll just mute you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mute it. I think that's
Just
pretty
press
annoying.
pause. Just press pause. Or mute,
Or
whatever.
mute.
That works.
Oh, that's cool. Whoever talks, we see them. That's great.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It'll
pretty
pop
cool.
up.
Oh,
He's pressing on Skype.
I know. Okay.
Move that
Let's
over.
see. Hold on. I'm.
There you go. Okay, we got it. We're good.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, how about we do this? For everybody who doesn't know them, why don't you say your name and, like, tell us a little mini synopsis about you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm Chelsea. And that's Liam. I thought you were going to introduce yourself,
you go
but
first. Hey, ladies first.
basically, we've been together since September 2011. We met online in July 2010, and we did long distance for 2.5 years, and we just got married in April. I guess that's about
Basically
it.
took care of everything. I don't need to say anything. Got it covered.
They're all saying hi to each other. Is anybody watching us?
You told him to say
Oh, they love our
we got the
pillow.
pillow, okay.
Oh wow,
Yay!
nice.
It is not pillow.
This was a Christmas present from one of my friends, and she didn't even know that we were getting an apartment.
She has good taste.
Oh, that's nice.
No, I don't smoke.
I don't smoke, no.
Oh, you guys get the questions way faster than we do. It's so delayed for us.
Really?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Oh, there
that
you go.
just came
We
in.
just got it.
That's
Sophie smokes like a chimney. Look at this. Look at this.
No.
Look at this.
No, that's my mom's.
Oh, yeah, your mum's, okay.
I have asthma. If I even touch a cigarette, I'm like dead.
No, I don't
That
smoke.
ain't chestnut.
Okay, well, we rewrote some basic questions, so we can start with that, and then like whatever they want to ask you, because I know some people have already started asking you guys things.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Okay, that works.
Fine.
It's like an interview.
I know, yeah. Until I get my suit on.
all right. Dun, 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 dun. First question number 1: when and why did you start your blog and name your blog?
Okay,
You know that you're the blog person.
Okay,
really.
our blog is 4,370. Wait. 4,300.
4357.
Yeah, 4357 miles is nothing. And basically that was the amount of distance between us when I lived at my parents' house. So I just figured that would be a good name because it's like the typical mile blog.
Yep. Just went with the Tumblr norm.
And we started it just to kind of, I had a personal blog, well I still have it, but I was adding a bunch of long distance people on there, and I felt like it was pointless because then everybody was getting jumbled around, and I got a lot of unfollowers from it. So I just thought, well, why don't I start a new blog? And I asked Liam if he wanted to do it for some male input.
Which I've been slacking on recently, which I'm sorry for.
No, but I have to say, when I first saw your blog, I was so happy because, Liam, you contributed so much, and I thought it was so helpful because, like, there are no guys in the community.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's a lot very girl-orientated.
Yeah,
exactly. I did do a lot, like a time scale sort of thing of our visa journey, and I do need to update that. I know I do. It's kind of like fell off the face of the earth when I got to the embassy part, but I will finish that at some point.
Yeah, that was really, really helpful. So that
you do more
we
than
appreciated that. Yeah, you do.
I do nothing.
You do.
That's basically what I've been doing at the
You're
moment.
on there too, Ross.
You're shy. Where'd you guys go? You're here. Okay. Second question that we had is, what's it like being married, and do you learn anything new about each other from living together, aside from it just being a visit?
I think we learned a lot about each other when we moved in. I think we
I don't know,
learned.
because Chelsea came over to England for 5 months.
That's what I was going to say. We
I
learned
think-
more then.
Yeah, we kind of got it all out of the way then.
Yeah.
But yeah, you find out little things that irritate you and little things that you like even more and all that stuff. But that's just normal. It's not like all happy sailing and stuff. But
For example, throwing laundry next to the basket instead of in it.
you can't even talk right now. If I showed you
No,
our room
our
now,
room is a mess.
Being married's great. I love it. At the moment, it's weird because Chelsea's working. I'm stuck at home all day because I haven't got my work permit and stuff. So it's not like completely normal in that sense. But I love it. It beats being long distance, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it's nice. It's just you kind of get into your little normal routine and stuff. And
I try not to wake him up in the morning, then I go to work.
And now you guys are actually in your own apartment as well, so it's different than living, like at your parents' house. That must be nice.
I like having the independence. Like even though
My sister does live with us. She definitely helps when it comes to paying the bills because where we live is not a cheap area. You guys would know that being in New York, but yeah, where we're at isn't a cheap area at all. So she does live with us and she helps with the bills, but she's not really here very often.
she's like the girl version of my brother. So.
You guys get to, so it's like you're living. I mean, you're completely still on your own, though. I mean, otherwise.
Definitely. We pay all of our own bills. I'm completely off of all my parents' things now, so.
She dumped all the money tasks onto me pretty quick.
I pay the cable bill.
Paid the cable bill, yeah.
Oh my God, is that stuff expensive? I don't even.
We were just saying when we move into our own place, we think we're just going to get Netflix.
Yeah.
And
Well, the good thing with our apartment is the cable came included. We just had to get internet.
oh,
So we thought, like, with the three of us being on it and the amount that we play video games and all that kind of stuff, we'd go for, like, the one up. So, I mean, between the three of us, it's, like, $68 for internet. So, I mean, that's not
It's
bad.
not too bad. That's like the cheaper thing.
Yeah.
How much things are, to be honest. So.
But yeah, I definitely think Netflix is, like, the way to go. And I don't even get all the channels that I watch on our cable, so I watch a lot of stuff online anyway.
Exactly. That's what our plan was.
yeah.
Okay, so speaking of, and we won't have many questions left. We'll let them talk. But what's it like living here in Florida opposed to England? What's the big differences that you noticed?
It's warmer.
Chelsea was there for 5 months. So.
It's
So hot.
it's a massive difference, to be honest. Like, yeah, it is hot. Like, I still haven't acclimatized. An Englishman in Florida is not a pleasant thing on hot days. No, it's not like when you look at America and England on the surface, they look and seem like very similar places. But when you get down into it, I mean, America's so culturally diverse anyway, with the size of it. I mean, the culture is so different. I mean, I kept getting annoyed at things because I was used to things working a certain way in England, and I kind of just expected it to work that way in America as well, when it doesn't at
So
all.
we went to the DMV and had to wait in an hour line.
I
He was not a
hate
happy camper.
Because like in England, anything you have to do with cars, you do online, and it's all instant. You have to wait in lines, and then I swear Americans love queuing more than English people.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's our English people.
I know, yeah. It's stuff like that, and then shopping was a massive hit to me because I didn't like shopping anyway, but I knew where everything was when I wanted it, and I knew
That's
what.
baloney.
Well, I knew roughly.
Because that was our biggest fight when I was in England.
Okay.
Because he didn't know where anything was.
I knew what I wanted, and then I can't get the same things in Florida. I got frustrated because I like craving certain foods and I can't get it and stuff like that. But you get used to it. I'm getting used to it now, and I enjoy living here. But it's just kind of acclimatizing, really.
That was exactly the same for me. I feel like I don't know what I like here.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I know exactly the preference when it comes to all the different brands and stuff, but here it's just I just have to guess and pick and choose everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's hard.
That is difficult. I was so frustrated because I couldn't find this little selection of dips.
Sausage rolls annoyed me. There's no sausage rolls anywhere.
Yeah.
I really want sausage rolls.
Oh, that last video that we posted, we found like a little British restaurant.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
And they've got sausage rolls.
I watched that. That was such a cute video.
Was it actually British though, or was it like?
Yeah,
it's like-
they were from Scotland.
Yeah, a Scottish couple ran it. So.
Oh, that's good then.
Okay, that's
Normally.
Horses and horses playing on the TV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if you scroll through it, I've seen some people already ask you things, but
Yeah.
Otherwise, you guys start to ask them questions.
Oh no.
One of the questions that I did see was if I was going to take Liam's last name, which I have already done.
Oh, cool.
That was one of the first things we did when I moved.
Yeah. Bit of a nightmare, but.
Yeah, changing your last name really sucks, guys, because I'm still finding things that I'm like, oh man, and then learning like a new signature, like, because I have to sign checklists at work, and the amount of times I'm like, I'll write my other last name, and I'll have to like cross it out, write the new one, and then initial next to it, and they're like, how many times are you going to do this before you learn? Because I must have done it at least 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
And you have to change like every insurance you have and all that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, we haven't done homeowners insurance, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. See, we're still thinking of things.
I think we're gonna make up a new name, aren't we, Soph?
Yeah, we'll just come up with a new one completely.
So both of you guys, well, I've seen some people like combine last names.
Oh,
Oh my god. Or Arnold, that would be ours.
Arnocus. Arnocus, that sounds so horrible.
Hurlop.
I was gonna say that, and that would be actually awesome.
What's that?
Hurlop for them.
Oh, nice. Sounds like
Last name.
I'm trying to scroll and see if they
Where's
asked you.
Liam at? I'm in the US.
Oh yeah, we're in Florida.
Yeah, we're staying in Florida now.
Kat says, hi, Chelsea and Liam. Chelsea, we talked one time about Disney and Mickey Mouse ears.
We sure did. I do actually remember that. If any of you guys ever want to talk to me about Disney, I'm like the queen. I'll talk about it for hours.
oh, nice.
What's it say? Hold
Beneath this grumpy exterior beats the heart of a dashing hero.
on. Aww.
It's got grumpy on it.
Because he's my grumpy man.
I am grumpy.
Do you have any questions? I think we actually had more, but... Oh!
Are you really into the World Cup? He was until England and the
Yeah.
US got knocked out.
As long I'm not too fussed anymore as long as Argentina or Brazil don't win it.
You like Argentina, you said? Or you don't want them?
No, we don't want Argentina to win.
We don't follow it, so I have no clue what's going on.
England and Argentina aren't usually the best of friends historically, so.
Hold on. This is so weird.
I don't know.
What?
Are we close to Disney World?
Yeah, we can hear the fireworks at night.
Really? That's cool.
Yes. Sometimes you'll be settling down, you'll just be watching TV, then all you can hear is bang, 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 bang. You're like, oh.
Most of the time, it's funny because that's how I tell time, because I know when the fireworks are for which park. So if it's like 9 o'clock, I'm like, shut up, Epcot.
Tell them where you work, Chelsea. 'Cause that's
I work at Epcot. I work in Mission Space. I'm an astronaut, so.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
She wears the outfit and everything.
No.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
For real.
Uh-oh. Someone's excited.
Any excuse to put on her outfit, honestly.
I really.
She's actually going to put it on?
Yeah, she's going to put it on now. Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm really like flabbergasted.
She sent me pictures before. It's cool.
So what's the what's the space place in Florida? Cape sometimes.
Cape Canaveral.
No.
Right. That's not where she works, but that'd be cool. If she worked for NASA, that'd be awesome. But
Oh, okay. So she can work. For that. But still, astronauts cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I work at an International Space Training Center, and this is my
That's so cool. So you actually have to go into space.
my name tag.
Nice, nice.
She's actually about to go to space, yeah.
God,
I go to Mars about
Three times.
3 times a day.
That's fast. That's a fast trip.
Disney have got the tech.
Oh,
I love how you had it so close nearby. You just popped it on.
I mean, it was just in my room. My room is literally
Okay.
always right there.
Nice.
So that's what you have to wear to work every day.
Yeah, and then like the thing that I don't like is that I have to tuck it into my pants in these suits, like the tops. We've got a vent on the back.
Okay.
Yeah, can you see it?
Oh, put it down.
There's a vent on the back, but it doesn't. It keeps all the hot air in. So like most of the time, you'll see me like in a corner, be like trying to get the air out.
That's so cool.
Wait, is it a full body suit though?
No, you have pants that you like tuck in. We call them our pajamas because they are a lightweight, but they're really comfortable. So they're like space pajamas.
That's awesome.
They want to know how Liam proposed, and they want to know what changed in the relationship after you closed the distance.
Okay. The proposal thing was actually at Disney in Magic Kingdom, in front of the.
I will take the shirt off.
Okay, fair enough. In front of the Mickey and Walt statue in front of the castle. We went in that day, and we said we wanted to go get a family picture there because we went with some family members from Canada, and she was like throwing a massive hissy fit because it wasn't the best place to get a picture, and she knows all the best places at Disney to get a picture, and she was throwing a fit, like having a real go. And then I just turned around to her. I just went, Chelsea, shut up, and let's just take this picture. And she kind of crossed her arms
I
and
was
stormed
like,
off.
screw you too, and walked away. That
And
was
then-
the last thing I said to him before he proposed.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
So we had some family pictures taken there, and then we got a picture of just us two, and I got down on one knee, and she started crying, and her family started crying, and some random
Old
people
ladies started crying.
Yeah, actually, we got it on video, and that's on our YouTube channel. So if people
Everyone
do,
check it out.
I've seen it, it's cute.
um,
I looked before though.
I was so worried that when I did it, Sophie was going to be like in a mood the whole day.
I was so happy.
Hold on. You are so brave
Yeah,
for
well,
leaving that ring in that
I
box
got
there.
absolutely. We were watching it. He hasn't left the ring, surely, but you did, and fair play to you for that one. That takes some.
Some balls. That was like, no way. He did not leave that there.
I know, that's what everyone said, but luckily the place he did it, like no one really goes at all, and he stuck it so
it was
far
so
in.
deep into like this rock, like
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I figured, but I was just like, no, he didn't. No.
That's why I wanted to do it right before, like I wanted to sneak away and then do it like literally before we went. But what I actually ended up having to do, I hid it there like an hour or something before, so it was there for like probably like an hour and a half. It's probably no, maybe even 2 hours before we got to it.
Yeah, it was quite some time, which I talked about afterwards as well. I was like, oh my god. What? Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, how did you hide that for so long? Like, I would have been so nervous to keep things there. It was a good spot.
Liam gave the box to my dad, and he kept going, you still have it, right? And it was only like this big. It wasn't a big box.
Quite a big box. A fairly big box as far as ring boxes go. You could see it in my trousers. I had to keep putting my hand in there, so I was just putting my hand in my pocket.
Oh my god, really? Did you have trouble getting it out?
Big time. Pardon?
You look like a proper tourist and had
Fanny
a
pack?
fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bum bag.
I still can't get over that word.
When fanny means something else, to those that don't know.
Different meanings.
But you call it a bum bag?
Bum bag,
Well,
yeah.
you call it same thing.
I know, but like bum bag is still not.
What makes no sense is that it doesn't go anywhere near the bum.
No, it goes on your front.
The front bum.
No, this is the fanny. Wait, what do you call the fanny, Chelsea?
fanny is a-
Because I know that the fanny has the front bits, not the back bits.
No, fanny is the back bit.
See, no, in America, a fanny is like your butt.
Yeah. But,
What?
yeah.
In England, it's the front.
Oh my god, maybe I'm just so England-fied now.
England-fied.
That's a cool word, because I think that's right. It is the front in England. Maybe that's just what I'm thinking of.
Mhm.
You're right. Take it back. Oh.
Headwind.
Oh.
Watching.
I've got a question from Pat.
From who?
From Pat. It says Katarina Chalk. Chalk.
Oh, yeah. Where am I looking?
Well.
It must not have popped up for us
The
yet.
one I'm seeing is last is what changed.
Ah, there it
the relationship
is.
after you close the distance.
Oh, okay. For the moment, she wants to know if I decided to delete the blog. For the moment, I'm going to keep it. We definitely had a lot of love when I had posted that, and I guess I was just feeling like we didn't really have a reason to have it anymore. Like, being together, we are
like a boring
married couple, so it's just kind of like we don't really do anything fun, and there wasn't really, I mean, the next big thing for us would be to have a baby, and that's not going to happen for a few years, so we just kind of thought, well, maybe it's just going to get stale. So I am going to keep it because I do love this blog a lot, so
I need to update all the visa stuff, so I need to put that on it, so there'll be some stuff coming up.
That's awesome. And like I told you, Chelsea, what so many people love is just seeing how normal the life is and seeing that it can happen. It's such a cliche, but like knowing that you can make these distance relationships work and that you guys, because one of the hardest things like is an international one. You have to go through that whole process. You have to go through so much, and that you've done it is just nice for everybody. So like I said, I like to see you guys just watching TV because it's like, yay, that can happen, you know? So
I'll post some pictures of me doing the washing up later.
That's great. Do you want to answer that other question? I don't think we got to it.
Yeah, sure. Someone
That
asked, yeah.
Okay.
What changed the relationship after you closed the distance, and did you try less? I guess that means, like, did you try less to impress each other, I guess, sort of thing?
That's what I'm guessing.
And I guess I'm kind of guilty of it a bit, 'cause you kind of get comfortable. Like, you still do look like things to, like,
Woo me.
yeah, be nice to each other and be all lovey and stuff, but, like, things like, I know Chelsea really likes when I do my hair, like, today I've actually done it up, but normally it's just a hot mess. But, like, before, whenever I'd see her, I'd be, like, doing it every day, because that was the only chance she got to see it. But now I'm seeing her every day and stuff like that, I'm just like, oh, she's like, I'll do your hair. And I'm like, why? I don't need to, and stuff like that.
Or when he puts cologne on.
Yeah.
That's like now.
Yeah, I've got it on now. It's just like, you kind of like, not that you don't have to impress, because obviously you can't just ignore them and just be boring and stuff, but you kind of get comfortable,
You get used to each other.
and you just,
You kind of
Yeah.
do your own thing, but coexist with one another.
yeah, you're not constantly on top of each other on dates and being like constantly lovey 100% of the time, so I guess it just fade away a little bit, but it is still there.
We still try to have date night at least once a week, though.
Hmm.
I mean, sometimes my sister tags along, but
We are planning actually on doing a comic book date trip
Yes.
sometime soon, because we both want to start getting into comics, so
Oh, nice.
we found a comic book place, so we've got a comic book date lined up.
Wait, what do you make it into a date? Like, do you guys get comics and then go read them?
Yeah, we'll probably buy some comics, go get some food somewhere, and
Yeah.
read them and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's our next little.
Any specific comics you want to get?
I really want to get Chelsea's
Ross
gonna,
is so into it now.
Chelsea's gonna hate me because I'm doing Chelsea's head in with all this, but I really want to get into Guardians. So
Oh,
reading the revamped Guardians comics, but Chelsea doesn't even want to go see the film now because I've talked about
What? I couldn't believe it. Wait, can we sing the song to piss Chelsea? I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't. I've got it on my phone, don't tempt me, because I'll be singing it all day and she'll hate me.
We sing it too, unfortunately, but it's just because it's stuck in our head.
Oh.
No, she doesn't.
I don't actually care. Like, I won't be mad. It's just, I find it funny now.
He like hangs up his hat. No, but it does look
It looks
good.
so good. I can't
Yeah.
wait for it. I actually want to read it as well.
After it comes out, there's going to be Rocket and Groot stuff, especially all over this place if I get my own way. So.
Oh, did you hear about the preview, the 17-minute preview?
I am going to the preview. We're going to the preview actually.
That was
You are.
It's 17 minutes now.
Oh.
I'm sorry, 3 minutes got taken off.
Oh. We are going.
Yeah, we're getting those little posters and stuff, so that's getting fun.
We were trying to go to it, but I accidentally booked the wrong one. I booked it for Albany, and then I realised that
No.
then the city had been taken by the point when I tried to redo it.
Yeah.
So,
You're not making the trip down to Albany then?
say again?
You're not going to make the trip down to Albany?
I don't
No.
think so.
It is not worth this. I thought it was going to be the full film plus the extras, but it's when I found out.
I think it's just literally the first 17 minutes of it, so we'll see.
If it was in New York, we'd definitely be there.
We'd
but
definitely be there.
we completely.
I was jealous about that premiere you guys went to.
Oh my God, that day, she was so bitter.
They said hi. Are you talking about? Wait, you're talking about 22 Jump Street?
Yeah.
Who do you love more, Channing or Jonah?
I think Jonah's really funny, but I think I've seen more of Channing Tatum's movies.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's
Magic
good.
Mike being one of her favourites.
Magic Mike is not my favorite. The plot for that was. You solely go to see them just take their clothes off.
Did you like that film?
No.
I think it's good. I mean, separate from it just being like basically softcore porn.
I mean, there was absolutely no plot to it. I feel like it was just thrown together. But the cool thing is every time they would like show something for where it was filmed, since it was filmed so close to my house, I was like, I've been there through the whole movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what Sophie's like with every New York film.
But
Yeah,
that's
it was filmed in Tampa, so it was like, because I used to live fairly close to there, so I thought that was really cool.
yeah, definitely. I
Because
think
Channing Tatum used to be one of the strippers in one of the male clubs in Tampa, so that's why they filmed it there. It was kind of based off a true story, I guess.
I didn't realize it was in Florida. Is he from Florida?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I
Maybe
didn't know
maybe
that.
one of your family members had gotten a dance from him in the past.
Oh, that'd be awkward.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to know that.
Let's see. Keep asking questions.
22 is hilarious.
I know everybody's kind of quiet. I feel bad.
It's because we're talking about movies.
Yeah.
We've got something to show people if they want to see.
What do you have?
Go, show.
We have our wedding album, which we just got.
Dun dun dun.
I like it. This is like her pride and joy.
This is my pride and joy. I carried this around with me for 4 days. I brought it to work with me. I had it in my car with me.
What's your favorite picture?
What?
What's your favorite picture from it?
Let's see. I mean, it's like a really big book, so sorry that I can't like show you guys while I hold it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say my favorite page.
I love that picture.
This is Liam's, like one of Liam's favorite pictures.
Oh, that's so
nice.
I don't
cool.
know if you can see it.
That's all.
I'll like zoom it in because if you look at their glasses, they're like Union Jack glasses.
With all your friends
Oh.
from England, or
The two,
Yes, they were, yeah.
the two directly next to him are his brothers. I didn't almost hit you.
She did.
The two directly next to him are his brothers, and then the two on the outside are his best friends.
oh nice.
Are you
Yeah.
older than them or younger?
Pardon?
They're,
you-
they're triplets.
They're triplets, they're all younger.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's so
Whoa.
cool.
There's two brothers and a sister, 18 months younger than me, so
Oh wow.
they're there.
They're like 3 months older than me.
Oh, okay.
So that was really nice because I got along with them really well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Where's my favorite page? This is another one of my favorite pictures.
It took about half an hour to take, but.
Oh, that's nice.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a really nice.
That's all of my, all of our family, and then there's a few of Liam's friends in there, but that's all my family.
That's so cute.
Honestly, that picture, I wish we'd have recorded taking that because we had the photographer up on the house, like screaming instructions, and nobody would stand away because you can't see it when you're down there. And then her husband was helping, and she was trying to make him do stuff, and he kept walking away. He was like saying to Kelsey's dad, "Just fire me." For about 30 minutes, we finally got that picture. But
It's a good picture. How did you guys decide on like your themes and stuff?
What was that?
How did you guys decide on your themes and stuff? Like, you guys have sort of a retro feel. Like, what made you decide all that?
See, the way that I described it was a retro princess rustic wedding.
That's cute.
Our colors, and we decided that we didn't want a theme.
The two themes we did come up with individually, Chelsea wanted like Disney princess.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
No, I told him that I didn't want to do a Disney wedding because I didn't want you, because I knew that
What did you want?
I didn't have a theme.
Okay. Well, my theme, which Chelsea was never going to buy into, was hockey and getting married at the Times Forum in Tampa, so that wasn't going to happen.
Hockey or Transformers?
No, get married at the Forum.
At the Times Forum, where the Lightning play. I really
Right.
wanted to get married on the ice there, but Chelsea was never going to go for that. So, but
This one is.
it kind of like just fell into place. Like I said, we didn't really choose a theme. It kind of just fell into place with what we were choosing. I mean, she really liked that old house, which was nice, and then that old car was really nice. That kind of all just fell into place, and it kind of made it look like we deliberately chose that theme. So we'll say we meant to do it, but it kind of all just fell into place.
Well, the funny thing is when we were like trying to decide where we were going to do it, being in Florida, you're kind of limited. And so I said, no golf course, no beach, no church. And we were just like, well, what does that leave us?
Not
Well,
much.
I wanted to get married at like a really old. There's some really big houses near my house, so I was like ready to just go up and be like, hey, can we have a wedding here? Because I really loved the whole like backyard type wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So I found this house. The photographer actually told us about this house, and I went to see it, and I was like, it has to be here. But it wasn't going to be big enough, and it was a little bit too far for our reception. So we just kind of decided we'll have our reception elsewhere, but we'll get married there.
It's a great spot. It was really nice.
Yeah. And the thing was, is the weather was like so nice, and there's like a giant tree, so pretty much everybody was like in the shade, so it wasn't like too hot. So that was nice. But this one, I mean, you can kind of see. I'll show you guys. This is kind of what it looks in the book. Like she's got a bunch of different pictures on the pages, so it's not like big giant individual ones like I showed you guys. But this one here, that one, that's one of my favorite ones.
I like that one.
That's really cute. We'll be able to take serious pictures.
Yeah, we'll be like.
We'll just be like laughing the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. Hold on. Where's that? I think I just passed that page. There we go. These two at the top.
Oh, those are cute.
We've
Oh,
got
yeah.
those.
One on the right. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, we've got those two, and then there. I flipped right to it.
Oh, that's so cute.
They genuinely like pretended to drop
We
me.
did the whole proper thing all at the same time.
So I was like that. The face that I had was a genuine face. Just because they all did it at the same time, so I was freaking because I was really nervous about them picking me up anyway. Like,
It's really hard to pick somebody up in a wedding dress.
I mean, I'm not the lightest girl out there either, so I was like, they're gonna pick me up in my 11-layer tulle dress. I know, but still.
I did have my kind of a lightning thing. Chelsea did something really nice for me.
I did. Is today Thursday? I was going to do a throwback Thursday.
Made a lightning groom's cake, so I had like a little black cake with the name and with a lightning bolt on it.
That's awesome.
That one.
Oh, that's so cool.
Very cool.
You got your hockey.
I got my bit
I
of hockey.
did.
Box logo.
Yeah, it is.
I think one of my favorite things about this book is this is the front, okay? And this is the back.
Oh, that's cute.
That's really cool.
So,
That's awesome.
Really cool thing.
yeah, that's like my pride and joy.
We all just got asked a question. How do you
Okay.
do with where you go for the big holidays like Christmas, especially when going to one person's family is going to be fairly costly? That guy's name is Adam, and he's from Scotland. Say
Hi, Adam.
Scotland.
We know Adam a lot.
Yeah.
You guys can go first. We'll go after.
Okay, we have actually argued about this.
Yeah.
Liam wants to go home for our first Christmas, and I really want to spend our first Christmas here
I've resided to stay in America this year.
for our first one. But basically, like with big I guess the major holiday where you would like go would be Christmas for you
yeah.
guys. I mean, over here we've got Thanksgiving, so that's easy. We'll always go to my family for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But I think what we're gonna end up doing is we'll go like back and forth.
Yeah, probably just alternate from year to year.
And then his family's even talked about coming over here for some Christmases, so that would work too.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
For us, it's usually we don't ever alternate because I don't really have like well, my dad's Jewish and my parents are divorced, so all I have is really my mom and my sister. So for
Okay.
Christmas, it's just ideal to go to England because
Just 'cause
his family completely celebrates everything.
It's
like,
a massive thing.
it's
Like,
massive.
everyone in my family is a huge party
Yeah.
thing, so.
and
Okay, that makes sense.
it makes sense. But I actually always stay to spend Christmas with. I can't talk. I usually stay and spend Christmas with my mom and leave Christmas night to come to him. So I'll
Yeah.
always be with him the
Okay.
next.
Okay.
Last time I came here,
Yeah, you came here.
which was nice.
Yeah. But like big holiday, I mean, what other holidays are there? Like you said, Thanksgiving.
There's nothing. It's not like Easter's massively celebrated in England or anything like that. So it's just sorting out.
Yeah.
I think Christmas is the only thing where we'd actually want to come and visit for it because
Yeah.
hey, you get the time off, and it's like
Mhm,
I mean,
exactly.
no one's doing it for Halloween. For
It's based on what.
The other big holiday would be Easter, but we don't like my family gets together for Easter because my family's pretty religious. But it's mainly more of an excuse to just get together. So like we'll have a big meal, but your family doesn't really do much.
No, we
They
have a
cook
bit of a
bit.
get together
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But like when we were little, we used to do Easter egg hunts, but
Yeah, we haven't
then
done
we
that.
got dogs and they beat us to all the eggs, so it all went downhill from there.
For Easter, we basically just my gran will knock on the door, give us some eggs, and then leave. And then that.
Yeah. Last time I was in England for Easter in April, and it was just chocolate. Like no celebration. All we did was eat chocolate.
There were
separately.
celebrations.
There was celebrations. That's a type of thing. But no celebration.
Type of chocolate.
Mhm.
That's true.
But yeah, it's for us at least. Now that we're still long distance, it's usually just based on when we can have visits.
Yeah.
Because I can't just take off for every holiday anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was one of the hardest
yeah,
things.
I think
My
when,
birthday's so close
Yeah.
to Christmas, and it was like I've spent every birthday with you since we've been together.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
like him not being there for any of my birthdays was a really big deal, especially because I just turned 21. So that was difficult for me, but we got through it.
Yep.
Now you'll have every birthday together.
Exactly.
No,
Sorry.
but
That wasn't English. I was eating a Starburst. We've never spent a birthday together.
like last time he was here 2 weeks before his birthday, so I planned a big birthday for him at least.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I wasn't there for your actual birthday, but the day that we celebrated it on, I was.
Yeah, I had a party, big party. Was it after or before?
It was before.
Before. So that
When I surprised you.
I came home from work moaning about the tax.
I can't even hear you guys anymore.
Really?
I mean, yeah, but it's just really low.
Can everybody else? We might have to plug the other
It's the
camera
speaker.
in.
I think I fried my microphone.
Oh, that's to be fun.
I have a question.
Mm.
I know that I recently was on your blog because I check your blog every day, and I saw that you said to someone that you gave yourself 18 months or something between your wedding and the visa. And so my question is, my big problem is, like, I understand there's that time period, but I also know that once you get your visa, you have 90 days. So what if you planned it? Like, how did you plan it so perfectly?
It was a bit of, to be honest, you got a bit of luck got in there, to be honest. It was...
We were getting married not knowing if we were actually going to be getting married.
Right.
We had said that we were still going to go through with, like, the wedding ceremony and all that and basically make it like a party. We just weren't going to sign any papers.
Okay, right.
Because we didn't know if we were even going to have the visa by that point, so we just kind of winged it.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, since everybody's coming here anyway, we're going to make it seem like we're getting married, and then when we can do the papers is when we'll make it official.
Yeah, we should go to the courthouse.
And we'll still celebrate the day that we had the big celebration with everybody.
So my what I thought happened was that when you started the process, he wasn't, sorry, Liam, you weren't allowed to come to America. Is that not accurate?
This is like a... It's a bit, well, it's not a grey area, it's just awkward. You can, once you've applied for a K1, there's nothing stopping you from coming over to America to visit. You can do it all you want because all you're doing is going through a process. You've got no visa. You're still on the visa waiver program.
Okay.
So legally, there's nothing stopping you doing it. The only thing that I was told you get a problem with is when you got questioned at border control, if they did decide to look anything up, when they said, oh, you're going through this visa process, they're automatically going to think he's coming here to move. So apparently it's just you can be given a pretty hard time getting through immigration because you're going through the process. But legally, there's nothing saying you can't do it. It's just...
Okay, so you would have been able to...
Yeah, if I wanted to come over while we were doing it.
But then once you actually have the visa in hand,
once you've got the visa in hand, you can't... Once you go to America then, you cannot go to visit. You've got to use that visa.
Like, when did you get yours?
November.
Like, Liam got his in November, and we knew that he wasn't going to be moving till February, so we could get the timing right for the wedding.
So hold on. No, go on.
Because one of the other things that we had discussed as well is if he was going to move earlier and it wasn't going to coincide with our date, we were going to get married at the courthouse and then, like, just to get the paperwork done, and then have a fake ceremony, basically.
We still go through with
Right.
with everything, just not sign anything. Which we didn't sign anything in front of anybody anyway. We signed it at the reception, and well, the photographer was there taking pictures of it. But we signed it with the officiant because she ended up coming and having dinner. But other than that, we didn't.
It wasn't a big official. Everyone look at us sort of thing. We just did it while everyone was doing
we
their
just
own
kind of
thing.
did it. There were some people dancing. There were some people eating still. So it was.
That's nice. So wait, but you got it in November. This is more for us, but I'm sure people want to know as well. You got it in November, but you married in April, which is 5 months later. So does the 3 months start from when you would have come to America? Is that when it starts?
I got my visa in November. So from the date.
The date that they give it to you.
The date that you've got basically it's just nothing more than a little stamp in your passport, and it's got a date on there.
Yeah.
So you've got 6 months from that date to move to America, and then when you land, then the 90 days starts to get married.
So technically, all in all, from the minute that you get your visa, you've got like 9 months to get married.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I see.
But once you land in America, that just automatically drops to 3 months.
But you also have to, like, this is definitely, it's not just for you guys, but it's for everybody else. You have to put into consideration that you're going to be without a job for a really long time. Like, because you cannot work until you've got your work permit, and we are still waiting for that, and it's going on close to 3 months, which is, like, the limit for which that they can give it to you. But since Liam's been here since February, it's been 5 months without a job, so I'm the only one working, so that makes it difficult too.
The only way you can kind of counteract that to an extent is to, if you've got a date set for the wedding, move over to America, leaving as little possible time between you landing in America and getting married. Because I came in February, but we didn't get married till April, so that automatically added nearly 2 months.
Right.
So, I mean, if I came in April, say a week before, it would have just been just 3 months, and
easier.
you lose less money. But that's the only way you can kind of counteract it. But
Okay.
hopefully I should have it in the next few weeks.
And I remember you guys, your biggest piece of advice was not to use a lawyer, right?
We are different. We have different opinions on this.
Okay.
I think the lawyer that we chose was not a good fit because she was not basically in Florida, the majority of these type of cases, and I'm not being racist in any way, but it's mostly people from Cuba and Mexico. That's where her specialty's at, and she hasn't done a lot of the England cases, whereas
She was actually,
that and the process was also changing. So she wasn't doing her job, and like Liam was.
The process was changing, but I was the one that found out what we had to do because it changed. She said on a few times, like, oh, he knows more than I do, and stuff like that. I'm like, well,
but I'm
not paying you to
definitely.
be saying that.
She did definitely give us some really good insight for it and stuff like that, and I'm glad that we had her because when you have a lawyer behind you, the government knows that you're more serious about it because obviously you're paying somebody to do the process for you. My parents, on the other hand, didn't use a lawyer at first. My mom's from Canada and my dad's from the States. So when they were going through the marriage process, they didn't use a lawyer at first. And the government kept sending them more paperwork saying, oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you didn't do this. So they ended up eloping, and then they had to get a lawyer because it was illegal.
Right.
So, I mean, that was also in the 80s, and the most consequence that they had was a $32 fine. So I'm not suggesting anybody do that.
Lucky.
Now the consequences are so much worse.
But I mean, from what I'd say, you can do it without a lawyer. It's not.
It's possible.
It's not. I could have. I mean, Chelsea doesn't think I could have, but I could have done it myself if I wanted to. I mean, it literally is just make sure you got the right forms, make sure they're filled in right, and just send and wait. That's the bare bones of it.
Right.
I mean, there is a lot of like information tools out there you can use that will guide you through it. There's a site called Visa Journey, and they've got guides for every single visa, and their guides are like spot on. And
I just went to that website and I wanted to know if everything was pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, I've asked some people questions on there, and they've told me stuff, and then I've done stuff like based on what I've been told, and because they're going through it as well, and you've got people that have been through it, you get to hear what they've done, and I've not had any bad information from there. So, I mean, their guides are all very good. So, I think if you want to do it yourself, you'll save a lot of money, but you can do it. It is possible.
I was just going to say, is a lot of the money due to having the lawyer?
The lawyer's taken...
£1 is only giving me 5 fruit snacks.
The lawyer's taken, I'd say, more money than what filing costs have, to be honest. I mean, I'd say the filing costs $3-4 grand maybe, off the top of my head, for all the filing.
And then for K1?
Yeah, because you've got 2 parts to it. You've got the adjustment of status when you get here, and that takes over $1 grand.
That's it.
But I'd say the lawyer's taken a little bit more than that probably. So, but like Joe said, if anything does go wrong, you have got that backup. If we have to go for an interview for my green card, she comes with us to the interview, and say like the person interviewing us is proper like hardcore and being really hard on us, we can say, look, I'm not saying anything without my lawyer here, and she can back us up and stuff like that. So
the thing is, if you're not going to use a lawyer, people just have to be willing to do all the research themselves.
Yeah. And
make sure that they're actually doing the process correctly.
You just need to have a good understanding of it, because if you send something wrong, they send you back a RFE, they call it, and then that puts your, if you get something back saying you haven't filled a form in right, they'll send you this form back, and then they basically say, we haven't got this form correctly, your case is put on hold until we take this and get it back, and that can put your case on hold for, I think it's another 3 months they can hold it for. So,
and they can hold it for 3 months, and they don't even have to look at it for that 3 months. Like, even if you were to send it that next weekend,
doesn't mean they'll look at it.
They have up to 3 months to even look at it again.
So
that could delay you 3 months.
Which is a lot. Time seems to go slower while you're doing the process as well. It's just like everything seems to take that much longer, especially when you're just waiting. There's just a lot of waiting, and it's horrible because you don't know what's going on.
Right.
So.
What was your question?
Yeah, when you said like a grand, or you said 3 or 4 grand, that's dollars. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in dollars. Yeah.
And that was plus.
That's less than I don't know.
But that was that combined with the lawyer, or no, that was just the filing you said, right?
Yeah, because just the adjustment of status filing fee is over $1,000.
I was like $1,087 or something like that.
Yeah.
And
obviously, like as time goes on, it's getting more expensive. They keep jerking the prices up.
Yeah. Oh man, it sucks.
It does suck, but I mean, it's either that or you do the marriage version where you get married and then go back to retrospective countries again and wait for the green card and then just move over straight with a green card. But
that can take up to like a year, and then you won't see each other for like over a year.
You can't travel at all while that's going through. So.
No, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what put us off. I don't think you can anyway. I'm pretty sure you can't.
Yeah. That's so annoying. It's so sad because I wish like they could just watch like YouTube videos and be like, this is clearly a relationship, you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they don't. I mean, it's just they assuming that you're trying to like do it fraudulently until they prove otherwise. It is hard actually because you're basically put under a microscope in every aspect of your relationship.
It's definitely intrusive.
So
I was talking to somebody about it yesterday at work, and she was actually appalled by what I was saying.
What were you saying?
When I was telling her about like all the things that we did for like evidence and stuff like that, she was like, "Are you joking? Like you had to prove that?" And she was really appalled by it.
Yeah.
Especially when people in the States can get married and have it annulled within 72 hours.
It sucks.
Yeah, la vie.
And you have to probably post, I mean, you don't have to post really, really personal messages, but you kind of do so that they can see that you're not just friends.
Yeah, it has to be like lovey relationships, but not like proper intense.
Right, yeah.
Too much messages. You gotta. You don't have to send them anything like that.
All right, safe. No pictures.
Did the I feel like I remember some things from like films or whatever where they're like now kiss in front of us to see if like they think the kiss is real. Is that a real thing?
They can't do
we're put in separate rooms, aren't we?
Yeah, if you get interviewed for your green cards, you have. I don't know if you have an interview together, then an interview separately, but they basically interview you separately to make sure you're saying the same thing.
Yeah, like he'll have to know like what side of the bed I sleep on, or like what kind of shampoo I use, like little things like that.
I don't know that about my mother. Like that's so stupid.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like stupid questions that you're not gonna actually know about somebody else. The only reason why I know what shampoo he uses is because I buy it.
I have everything for you.
Well, you know what I use.
Stuff.
What do I don't know what you use though.
Yeah, because I just use whatever's in there.
You use the one you left at my house was like it was the Dove the butter one
that was body wash.
Yeah, shower gel in it.
We said shampoo.
You said shampoo? Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I don't really use that much shampoo.
No, you don't wash your hair at all. That's crazy. Like, I feel like they should just keep it. I mean, I think they should go beyond what's your birthday, because anybody can learn that. But, like, what you shower with?
Sometimes you don't get an interview. Sometimes you're lucky and they just give you the green card. So.
Our lawyer definitely said when she found out that we were moving in with my sister, she was like, make sure that none of Liam's things are in her room. And we were just like, what? And they were like, because they can do, like, surprise inspections where they, like, just knock on your door and they're like, hey, we want to just make sure that everything's good here. That's only if they're like really suspicious. So she said to us, she's like, I doubt this would even happen, but she wanted to like prepare us for it, and they can just come up, and obviously you need like a warrant just to like search somebody's house, but if you ask them for one, then it looks even more suspicious. So she was like, you might as well just let them in.
Yeah.
But they'll come in and they'll like go through your drawers and through your closet and stuff like that. And I was like, well, me and my sister share like a lot of things, like clothes and shoes and stuff.
Yeah, but you can say it's your stuff.
And so she was just like, well, things like that is fine because she's your sister, but if things like his things were in her room, then it would look a lot more suspicious because it'll look like he's marrying both of us in a way.
Do people do that?
Well, no, she said it would look like you're just staying there to help with rent and you're getting a green card out of it, sort of thing.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, like our mutual things are in a mutual area, but none of Liam's things go. I mean, it's a giant joke between us. Like, my sister will like do something with Liam, like a joke or something. What'd she do the other day that I laughed about? Oh, she like pinched his nipple or something like that, and I was like, "Don't do that!" like it was a joke.
Yeah.
But just little things like that. It's just you have to make sure that there's a strict line between the sister-in-law and then the more than a sister-in-law type thing.
Just don't give them any ammo, basically.
Yeah.
That'll be.
That would be easy.
Yeah. Did you guys get letters from like friends and family?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
We had lots of those.
Yeah, get your friends to like write that they support the relationship and they've seen you with you, and if they need any more help, they can contact them and stuff.
Yeah, contact information is like a really, really big thing that they'll want to put on there.
No one that we've done has been contacted. But
they won't contact you, but just knowing that they can, and knowing that they're like, oh, they're definitely serious about it type thing.
Yeah. What bothers me is like I feel like pictures are such enough evidence because it's like if you see me in England and you see him in New York constantly, that shows that we're spending money on tickets. Like, why would I spend I spend thousands of dollars a year to go see him?
I have heard of cases like going through Visa Journey where they have got through just on pictures.
Okay.
But then you're kind of playing with fire. You might as well send more than they need, because then less, and then they say we need more.
The K1 visa is more for people that haven't met.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually something that what my lawyer had said to us. It's more of something that it's more for people that haven't met. Obviously, the marriage visa and all that is a lot more difficult, and then you can always like just get married and then make it seem like it was spontaneous.
Right.
But the K1 is normally used for people who haven't really met, and that 90 days is so they can like move in together and have that experience together and stuff like that. I mean, they've met, but they probably don't see each other very often, things like that.
Right. That makes sense. So they need that other stuff.
Right.
Okay. That's good to know.
Got a lot of pictures and a lot of. Yeah, I mean, who could we ask? We could ask Joel, Jamie, Ashley,
all our
my
family.
mom.
Everyone.
Cook
would be
could
nice.
do one.
Yeah.
Gaz.
I just asked 2 of my friends, and then my parents, and then that was all I used.
And then
3 of my friends.
It was more for because of him moving here. It was more for me to make sure like people know who he was and things like that.
Pictures with family. That's
yes,
what you want.
pictures with family is a big thing.
Like my with his family.
Yeah.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, and then Ross with your
That's what I
family.
started to do because I was like, that would just show much more.
I've got one with your mom.
And my
They're the
sister.
best ones.
Yeah, because I mean, we had a picture from his birthday party. It was his entire family with his siblings and all of their significant others and me. So it was like that's a big thing. And then we had when he proposed, my aunt and my mom and dad and my sister, and
So we
so
even put the ring receipt in, didn't we?
yeah, we had the ring receipt in there.
Good.
I don't know how much the ring cost.
course not. Go on.
I don't know. It's just little things like that. But like for you guys, I don't know if you do now, but when you guys if you go on trips or anything like that, try and get both of your names on things, and then keep those receipts. Like all the receipts that you buy for things for each other, keep those receipts.
Yeah, we have. I mean, we've been saving everything since before this. Obviously, like we have boxes filled of like letters, and then everything about trips, like any kind of boarding pass or any.
Yeah, boarding passes are another big one. Things like that too. Like we even scanned our passports with the stamps in them.
Oh yeah, good.
So.
I like it. I like that actually. We should do that.
Yeah.
What else? Just kidding.
The inside of cards. Like if we sent cards to one another, we'd scan the inside of the card. Because Liam likes to write a lot of like messages, whereas I'm not a card person. I think cards are silly. It's just a piece of paper that normally contains money. I'd rather just you hand me money.
I like typing cards too. I feel it.
But so like for me, it didn't really matter because I just like write love Chelsea in cards. So like with his cards, it was more important because there's normally a message and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We've saved them. We've just not scanned them, but we should do that.
Can't we just give the real thing?
Whoa. Oh, you probably.
You won't get it back.
Oh. Okay.
You won't get it back, so we should just scan everything.
You don't get anything back.
Like it's me.
Oh, the pictures have to be actual pictures.
Oh yeah.
You can't just scan them.
And we don't get them back though?
Nope.
Well, because you've got the pictures on your computer, just go to like a CVS or something and then print them out, and then
you write information about what they are.
Stick it on a
on
piece of like regular paper. No, we had to put it on the paper, and then write underneath what it was.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
You have to like caption every picture.
Say who's in it, when it was taken, and where.
To make a photo album and then just write everything
Basically,
about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put it in an actual book. Just put it on like a bit of
They probably
paper.
throw it away once they've looked at it. So. Yeah, anything you send, you won't get back. So.
Thank you, Lissa.
Yeah, I was just gonna say everything's popping up now.
I know, I've been reading it like as I go along.
Yeah, I saw somebody say it all sounds scary. It's not scary. It's just stressful and annoying. You'll get annoyed over it.
And tedious. Very tedious.
Never filled out so many forms in my life.
We got good practice with our signatures, though.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. You okay?
Tired. It's only 2 o'clock.
You've got to be over the jet lag by now.
We went to bed late though. I don't know what we were doing. We watched Catfish, but that was early, so I don't know why we went to bed. But
we were watching our new thing. We used to watch Food Network every night. Our new thing is HGTV. I love home shows.
We are a married couple.
Yeah.
I know.
We sit just watching reality
we sit
TV.
here and watch Food Network and home shows.
Do you like Gordon Ramsay? Like we used to watch Kitchen Nightmares every day last summer. We were obsessed.
Oh, we're huge on Hell's Kitchen and MasterChef. We do need to catch up on that. MasterChef and I Want to Marry Harry got canceled halfway through, so we binge watched that.
Yeah, it's on the Fox website.
And then it's like The Bachelor, but they think he's Prince Harry.
Oh, I
It
did.
was so stupid.
It was
but
really, really
funny.
dumb, but it was like a guilty pleasure for us. We were like, what happens next?
I thought it was him for a second. I didn't know the concept, so I thought he was actually doing this. I was like, very cool, Prince Harry, but it wasn't.
Well, it was just funny because we would like laugh, and we were like, who in their right mind would think that Prince Harry would go on a dating show
To be fair, with some of the stuff
with
he's
Americans, though? Like,
some of the stuff he's done, I could believe it.
I can understand it, but I couldn't take it seriously.
Well, and then do they really go out, or is he just gonna go, hey, we got you, and then sort of like...
No, he chose a girl in the end.
Don't tell them, they need to watch it. Are you gonna watch it, or do you just want to
Yeah, I
tell
want
us?
to watch it.
Yeah, I watched one episode. I was like kind of into it because it was so
Well,
fun.
I'm not gonna spoil like who.
They do get
They-
told though.
Yeah,
And it's
like,
yeah, I'm actually
he
not.
chooses a girl in the end, and then he tells her, and then
She has to say. Whether
she has
wants
to say whether or not she wants to be with him if they want to give it a shot.
Does he like pretend to be him? Like, does he speak all posh and stuff?
Yeah, he has like lessons and everything about
He has
the royal
lessons.
family.
They
and-
Photoshop his face on Harry's body with William in a picture. Like,
That's
Wow,
crazy.
That's really weird.
I mean, a lot of it seems like so super staged,
Uh,
but it's so funny how these girls are so gullible.
That's
You should really watch it because it's one of those. It's definitely a guilty pleasure, especially for British people.
But with Harry's partying ways, maybe he would do something like this. That's the only reason I thought about it, because I was like, he is a bit different than, William.
Yeah, a bit.
Anything
I
else?
didn't watch Catfish last night, guys, so don't spoil it for me. I was just looking.
Oh my god, I was crying last night.
Don't tell
he
me.
dies at the end.
Me and Max die. So it was pretty intense catfish. It was good. It was cute and bad.
Do I get to
All right, is the K1 the easiest way to go? And did we consider any other types of visas? Before we even thought about getting married, we like looked into the different kind of options. So we like looked into like the work ones,
Yeah.
and then I looked into studying over there, but there wasn't really anything like close to you.
When we spoke to our lawyer, he told, and I think we just had a bad lawyer who didn't like us.
Shit lawyer.
Because he said we were first going to do the work visa as well, but he looked at like Ross's resume and he was like, what did he say? Unless you have a degree, you're not getting anywhere. He was
Well,
like,
that's another thing. Like you have to either have like a lot of experience in like a trade, which is what Liam does, or you have to have a degrry. Which I mean, he probably the way he put it was like really rude, but it is sort of the truth.
Basically, I mean, the options you got is if you get married and you either do the K1 fiance visa or I think it's the K3 marriage visa, which is basically get married, move back, and then you file all the forms for a green card, and when the green card's ready, you move back to America. That's probably an easier one to do, and it's cheaper, I think.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't be with each other, but on the upside, when you get to America, you've got a green card waiting for you.
And you can work right away.
You can work right away and everything. You've not got any issues like that. But I mean, like I said, the only other ways you can get in is a work visa, which you need a job offer, or
student.
you could use the study one, and I think you might be able to swap it to another visa, but I wouldn't be able to say for sure, because I know study
you
ones
can
you got to
just
stay.
You can just get the tourist visa when it's over.
Yeah, that's true.
You do the study one, and then you get like the 3-month tourist visa
You
afterwards.
still got to stay, though. You still can't stay.
No, you can't stay. You'd have to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's not as permanent.
And then the only other way you can do it is the green card lottery, and hope you're lucky, but obviously you can't rely on that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I actually.
but yeah, I'd say K1 or K3 is the way to go if you're going to get married, unless you can get a degree. And then get given a job offer, because it's all well and good having a degree, but if you don't get a job offer,
Right.
you're not coming over anyway. So
Lisa made me laugh because that's the reason why our process was so difficult
Why?
with all the illegal immigrants and stuff.
oh yeah, I know,
That's
yeah.
why there's so many.
Well, our lawyer even actually did say an option open to you is just come over, get married illegally, and then fight it. Show
Really?
you're an actual couple, and you've been with each other and stuff, and fight it, and you'll probably get what you want out of it anyway.
The only thing with that is you have to make it seem extremely spontaneous. Like you'd have to. There's like a really silly rule. It's called the 30-60-90. You have to get married within or more than 30 days after being in the country, but you have to do it before like 60 days or something like that. So you have to make it seem like you were just coming for a really long vacation, which definitely wasn't an option for us because Liam couldn't get that much time off of work.
I need to save money.
So it was just kind of like, well, can't really do that.
Right. Well, that would have worked for us, but
It's not been 60 days yet. has it?
engaged.
Oh.
No, it's not been 60.
We could still get married spontaneously right today.
Yeah, well, what were you saying about the lottery?
Should we do the 30-60-90 one now?
No.
Come on, let's do it now.
No. I want a proper wedding.
See, and that was the other thing that I had. I wanted a proper wedding. I wanted to plan everything out. I wanted it to have all my family there. I didn't want it to be like we were just doing it to do it type thing.
Exactly. That's what I've always said. I never want to do it just to do it.
And our lawyer gave us like a situation of another client she had. They were both teachers. They went and got married on their lunch break, went back to work, and didn't even go to the same house that night. So, like, that's really, really, what was the word that she used? Suspicious. Like, the government put them on, like, red flag.
Oh, my God.
Because they weren't even, like, living together or anything like that.
That would be a worry. See, that's the only reason. Like, I wouldn't want to do anything illegal just in case. I wouldn't want to make it worse for us. I'd rather just do it the right way and then...
Yeah, that's what I said. If it does go wrong, you're screwed. You can't go back into America then. You have just screwed yourself over. So I'd rather, I'll just pay it and
Right.
at least you haven't got to worry about it.
All right.
Exactly.
That is a job for me in my area of work. It depends on if he's willing to sponsor you and all that, which isn't cheap.
Well, no, it wouldn't look suspicious because you'd be going
It's
over
an
on a work
employer.
visa.
Yeah.
The fact that you marry his daughter later down the line is completely irrelevant to that.
That's true.
So it wouldn't look suspicious because
I didn't think
you
of
don't
that.
have to tell him that you're with his daughter. If he's saying, right, I want to hire this person, I'm willing to pay the fees and get him over here and give him the work visa, then
It is expensive, though.
it is, yeah. But I mean, like, if her dad can afford it and he wants to do that, then
Well, we had looked into your dad sponsoring me when I was going over for the few months. Because
yeah.
Liam's dad is a principal, and I've worked in daycare, and I have a lot of experience in that. So he was going to hire me in the nursery and stuff, but
Alright.
it would have cost way too much, so it was pointless. It just didn't work for 5 months and was a lazy bum. I mooched.
Yeah. Alright, I hired enough, so we're okay. I earned enough to get us through it, so.
Yeah.
Right.
But everybody was like, how'd you go over there for so long? And most of the time my first answer was I mooched. I did. I ran out of money really fast.
Oh yeah, that's like me.
Yeah, I've run out of money fast.
I ran out of money really fast, and his parents paid for a lot of my things, and he did too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I've
exactly.
run a lot of money.
So when you get a job, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
I want to get back into engineering because I got an apprenticeship in engineering at Mercedes, so I want to get back into that. But I might also apply for one of Disney's apprenticeships and get like more the mechanical side. I'd have to go to school again for like the first year, but I can deal with that.
Right.
1 hour a week, that's not that much. But if I can, I'll just jump straight into an engineering role, maybe maintenance or something like that, hopefully. But I'll take any job that comes along at first. I'll do like bar work or anything just to get some money coming in, and then I can keep looking.
I mean, it's really nice to have all the theme parks and stuff close by because there's a lot of engineering. That's why we moved into the Orlando area, only because there's a lot more engineering type jobs than in my little suburban town that my parents live at. So,
but a lot of the parks say you need so many years in a specific, like working on rides and stuff. So that's why I'm thinking maybe I'll do that thing at Disney, do an apprenticeship, and then I'll have that as well. So
Okay, that's cool.
we'll see.
Yeah. Sophie's on the phone, by the way.
That's so funny.
That's why she's gone.
what do you plan on doing, Ross? You're
I
super into your films and stuff.
Say again.
You're super into your films and stuff.
Yeah, I'd want to get a job
We're just gonna
probably at
hang out with Todd here.
a visual effects company or a motion graphics company or something.
That'd be cool.
But any media company where they do anything like that. Honestly, I'd do anything. Editing.
That would be cool.
I do like freelance stuff, but I don't know how full time I could do the freelance stuff because I'm
Yeah.
to get work in. So I don't know if
I think it's easier to get set up in that sort of stuff in America than it is England.
yeah, probably for sure.
Seems like it's-
Well, because our industry in itself is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Like you guys film and stuff, but it's not filmed a lot in England. You know what I mean?
Star Wars is being filmed in England.
Right, but no,
Some
like
of it.
But which is also an American-based film. Like when you think about it,
Which one? Oh, Star.
when we would go over there, what was all the movies that we would watch? They were American films.
Yeah, I'm not saying England's got anything on Hollywood or anything. But
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like you said, it's a bigger industry, but it's just because.
I know. I just meant like
They've got a
in
lot more
general.
stuff.
Like if you wanted to work for yourself in America in general, it's easier, I think,
Oh,
in England. Whole American dream philosophy.
Way more people, meaning there's way more clients or potential clients.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What are you talking about, me?
Yeah.
I just like start up like making a Zimmer frame company in Florida. I'll make Zimmer frames for all the old people. I constantly have like a Zimmer like a walker. You know, they go along with their walkers. Can just make them. Pardon?
Do they not
The walker?
Yeah, do you not call it a Zimmer frame?
No. Walkers.
We do.
Is that the company?
No.
In Florida.
No. Especially if you got in, like, with a hospital.
Yeah.
That'd be the bomb diggity.
Weld some metals together. There you go, love. On your way.
I also think it's going to be a lot easier for Liam to get a job because he's got the accent.
I honestly think that will help. When I go for my interview, I'll be talking like really.
Abs?
Pardon?
Did you say because he's got abs?
No,
Accent!
Moving to America has done the opposite of getting abs for me.
And then when you said he's going to go into the interview, I thought you were saying you were going to show your abs. And completely.
No.
Going shirtless and be
No,
like,
yeah.
give me a job.
I
I worked for, like, Abercrombie, but
Yeah.
you have to have, like, a rock-hard chiseled body for
I
that.
need to go to the gym more for that.
But accent, yeah, the accent works.
I'm going to speak like really posh and just make myself sound more intelligent than I am.
I had to do a voice thing for like your mum's company.
Yeah.
They wanted to like, have a voice message for like because they were away for a holiday or something.
Yeah, it was just like an away message.
So and I don't know, your mum didn't want to do it, and she was just like, I'll do it.
Yeah, because you have an accent.
I did it because it's like an international company, so I was like, I'm sorry, feminist is not.
You understand his accent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because my mom has no idea what he's saying at all, ever.
Yeah,
And she
we
would,
went
like,
through the same thing.
Because I speak so lazily because I'm from North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Letters and just
That was.
letters.
Letters, I say the same
That's
thing.
Liam,
Letters.
too.
Wait, where are you from? You're from the.
In the Midlands, near Northampton.
Oh, that's where
Is
my
that-
that's
I
where
don't
my
know.
Steve's from.
Okay, is that close?
No, not really.
No, it's quite a way away. But the problem with like being from there is you've got some London thrown in, you've got some like farmer accent thrown in there, you've got a bit of North in it. It'll just make it weird sounding. Your dad struggled the most, didn't he?
Yeah, my
Understanding.
dad had a really difficult time with it. Especially when you, because I mean, I had a really hard time with it, especially when you get more than one in one room, because then they don't think about everybody else. They just have a conversation, which isn't a bad thing. But a lot of the time I would just kind of tune myself out and just kind of like go into my own thoughts because I couldn't keep up, and I didn't want to hear parts of a conversation.
That's not
My dad definitely had a difficult time, and if Liam was walking away and talking, my mom would never know what he was saying at all.
Yeah, that is like you and your brother will just talk, and I'll
She'll
have
be like,
no idea.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lazy.
Because this is me actually enunciating. This is me enunciating so that people can understand me. When I'm at home, it's like.
Well, I hate talking so people understand me like that because I just think I sound pretentious almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Pish posh.
yeah.
God, it's hot in
It's
here.
really hot. I'm like dying. I was just gonna ask you, is it hot right now in Florida?
Yeah, I'm not doing too good at the moment today.
I mean, our apartment's nice and cool.
Yeah,
Did you guys have lightning last
Oh,
night?
outside.
It's outside.
In Florida.
So we can still have lightning.
Did you have lightning last night?
Yeah.
You
We
did?
get lightning every day.
We get lightning
I-
every day.
I've never been scared of lightning before, but the other day, it was last week I think, we've got trees basically 20 feet from our apartment, so the lightning likes to come down on them a lot. And I was alone one day, and it gets really dark, so
Right.
when you think you're going to get a big storm, but this time it didn't, it was still light. And I went to the fridge, and I was walking back towards the window, and the whole place just lit up blue. And I was like, oh my god. And then I heard this. I've never heard lightning like I thought someone was shooting a gun. I honestly thought someone had shot a gun just outside. And I proper dropped down and everything and covered my head. It was that loud. And it proper scared me.
I'm
She
terrified.
was terrified last night. We were actually, it looked like it was really close, but it wasn't because we didn't hear a thing. But it was just like, really fast flickering, like for
Yeah.
about 5 seconds, and then it just went and just.
It literally was like veins or like octopus tentacles.
But they were
It was,
shooting
like so
upwards, it
many.
was really
yeah,
weird.
it was terrifying.
It was like it came from looking like a
so
fucking building and then just spread upwards towards the sky.
Filming the next Avengers film.
Probably.
There's a hurricane heading that way, isn't there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
right now.
Oh.
We've never gotten those. That was like terrifying.
You're so scared. Literally, we were
scared of
walking to a
everything.
Mexican last night, and she was like, I can't even explain how scared you were because of the lightning.
Yeah.
You were like, she's holding on to me like this.
I'm scared of everything though. It's
There
a
you go. Nice.
problem.
Gem. Lipstick marks.
Oh god, I need to put the AC back on.
We've been,
Sorry.
I don't know, we don't have to stay on for much longer. I feel like we've been really boring to everybody else, but
Yeah, I feel bad.
Oh, yeah, we've just
They're
been
like-
having a
they all
chat.
kind of went quiet.
Sorry, guys.
well, no, but some people said this was really helpful and they're taking mental notes, so that's good.
That's good. Yeah, if you
Not
need
like
to ask anything about the visa stuff, anybody, then ask away. Like on our asks on blogs and stuff will help out, and I'll keep my thing updated as I can. I think where did I fall off when we just got given it?
Yeah. He hasn't updated it since like November when he got it.
No, I was looking at it the other day and I was like, you guys have definitely married and everything since then.
yeah.
It's kind of
It was-
like the mentality of, oh, I finally got it, it's over. But
And I nagged and I nagged and I nagged for a while, and it was just kind of like I just forgot.
Yeah.
And then we had somebody ask a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, they were like, oh, what was the journey like? And I was like, hey, just look at this. Oh, wait, don't look at that, because it's so inaccurate now.
Not done. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Before we say bye? It's been, oh my god, it's been like 2 hours.
oh yeah, we got through a lot.
Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. But if you guys want to, I already linked your Twitters and your blog in the description, but if you want to
Okay.
promote anything else, or if you want to just say anything else.
Okay. I think we've said everything.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a kick now.
I guess I do.
Yeah, Liam actually got a kick yesterday.
Ooh.
So
OMG X Chelsea XLOL. It's pretty easy.
And add us on Quiz Up, because we like to quiz up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know. You haven't played me back in so long. We were doing this whole, you'll pick a theme and then I'll pick one, and you
that me?
fun. Yeah.
You were playing Rossmore, so I was like, I'll leave it alone. You guys can play.
I can play both of you guys.
no,
Alright, fine. We can have a
ruining
triple-
relationships.
and if I know you guys like to Snapchat, if you guys want to add your Snapchats, I don't know, or not.
Yeah, I love Snapchat because there's something to do. So if anyone wants to add me on Snapchat, it's boltsfan1991.
My Snapchat is the same as my kick.
OMGX Chelsea X.
Lol.
There you go.
So yeah,
Nice and easy.
I'm sure we'll bring them on again. We haven't done this every week like we said because we didn't want to make it too much. Huh?
I don't blame you guys. It's time consuming. You have busy
Yeah.
lives.
You know we don't.
right there with you on that one.
But yeah, so I think we should wrap it up because it's 2
Okay.
hours. We've done a lot. Thank you guys for joining us. Not you guys, but like Chelsea and Liam, for giving us all the advice. It was really, I know it was helpful for us. I know a lot of people in the comments.
Some people. That's the main thing. It can be done.
And there's proof that, yeah, that it can work. So to anybody who thinks you can't have an international relationship, that you can't work and be in school with relationships. They're proof. Everybody's proof. You can do it. Now it's getting cheesy at the end, but thank you.
Bit of cheese. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
See you later.